Hello, welcome viewers to Throttle 97 Anti-Lag, our latest segment. My name is Akash Kalro and today we'll be discussing the top 5 sports cars that you can buy for less than 30 lakh rupees. We start off with the BMW Z4, a car which came to the Indian market about 10 years ago, came with a single engine and gearbox option, which was that of the 3-litre inline-6 turbo, mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. While the transmission did come with sport mode as well as paddle shifters, it still retained its linear, smooth power shifting deliveries. The Z4 came as a 2-seater hardtop convertible, ensuring that it could be driven irrespective of the weather 365 days a year. The stock car back in 2010 came with 305 bhp and 400 Nm of torque. However, there was a facelifted updated version which was launched a few years later, which bumped up the figures by about 10 to 15%. The Z4 came only in rear wheel drive, ensuring that it's excellent fun on track and off. The cars can be found easily between 20 to 30 lakh rupees in today's used car market, depending upon the spec, age and condition of the car that you are looking for. We personally suggest that you opt for the LCI or the updated versions, as these have better tech and are known to be more reliable. Moving on from the Z4, we move to another infamous German manufacturer. It's none other than Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes introduced the CLA and GLA 45 AMG a few years back into the Indian market as one of their initial low-cost AMG models to enter the lineup. These cars, as standard, came with 375 bhp and 475 Nm of torque, which was put down via a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Now, while conventional AMGs are known to have their big bruly V8s and V12s, these came with a small little portal-packed 2-litre inline-4 turbocharged petrol engine. However, don't let that dissuade you from giving these cars a chance. They had 4-wheel drive, ensuring that they had excellent grip at all points of time in any weather on any terrain to be driven, thus creating practicality. Both the GLA and the CLA came with 4 doors and seating capacity for 5 people, along with a somewhat usable boot, ensuring that you could use it almost on a daily basis. The CLA and GLA can be found for between 20 to 25 lakh rupees, with some cars even going sub 20, depending upon the mods or kilometer range or age of the car. In keeping theme with the two German brands, we come to the third large German, which is that of the 4 rings Audi. Audi introduced this particular vehicle in the year of 2011 into the Indian market. It's none other than the RS5. The original RS5, which was introduced in the Indian market, came with a big brawly 4.2-litre naturally aspirated V8, which put down its 444 bhp and 430 Nm of torque via a super smooth 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. With the Quattro system kicking in, this car ensured that it could be driven on any terrain, any time of the year, thus making it one of the most practical sports car there is. The RS5 can be found anywhere between 25 to 30 lakh rupees, depending upon the spec, age, kilometers done. Keeping in theme of German manufacturers, we move on to another big one. That's Porsche. Porsche introduced the 987 Boxster and Cayman in India quite a few years ago. However, don't let that deter you from the fact of what a beautiful masterpiece that car, or that platform rather, truly is. It came with a single engine option of a 3.4-litre flat 6 screaming motor all the way from Germany, which was mated to not 1 but 3 gearboxes during the production time. It originally came with a Tiptronic automatic gearbox and the option of a 6-speed manual, which was later updated to a PDK quick shifting automatic gearbox. Internationally, the car was also sold with a 5-speed manual gearbox in the normal Cayman spec. These cars put out about 300 bhp and 345 Nm of torque originally. The Boxster and the Cayman are quite similar when thought about. However, the Boxster has this wow factor, which is that of the convertible roof, while the Cayman retains the conventional coupe shape and adds a little bit of practicality which the Boxster lacks. Both cars can easily be found between 25 to 30 lakh rupees in today's market. Now, this is a car that you've had several fanboys tell you about it, maybe you've been a fanboy of it yourself. But you can't deny how cool it simply looks on the street of Mumbai. That's right, we finally have a Japanese car. It's none other than the original Toyota Supra, which came down to the Indian market about 20 years ago with its 6-cylinder 3-liter turbocharged petrol engine. The engine, the 2JZ GTE, is actually more famous than the car itself. The Supra 2JZ engine originally put out a meager 320 bhp stock and 425 Newton meters of torque. It originally came with a manual gearbox or the option of a 4-speed automatic option, with the manual being the desired one and the one which is rising up in value quite quickly. The Supra has gained heritage all over the years from its appearance in the Fast and Furious movies, its sheer capability of not doubling but tripling its horsepower via the aftermarket route, and its undeniably cool stance when it comes to JDM cars. The Supra is more than just a car, it's an icon in the car industry. While values are rising, Supras can be found anywhere between 20 to 25 lakh rupees, even going up to 30 and above in certain cases. Now, I know I said just 5 cars, but what if I told you that you could get a 4-seater German car with a V10 for less than 30 lakhs? That's right, it's none other than the BMW E60 M5, which came with the infamous 5-liter screaming V10. This car put out about 530 Nm of torque and 507 bhp. It came with the notorious 7-speed SMG transmission, with the cars known to have terrible reliability. However, if you have deep pockets and you really want to hear a V10 while hauling your friends along, there's no better car than the E60 M5. So, if you liked today's video, do drop us a like, click on the bell icon to be notified for further videos from Throttle 97, and subscribe to the Throttle 97 YouTube channel.